Building snowmen, throwing snowballs, and some daredevil winter sports are all part of the fun of the Canadian winter. But it's not all fun and games, especially on the roads this time of year. We take a look at major winter storms and storm tracks across Canada during the season. The West Coast, they're in their rainiest and snowiest season of the year, especially when it's a La Nina pattern. That enhances a very active jet stream. Big systems and atmospheric rivers provide tons of snow to skiers and snowboarders. But just be careful in the backcountry, friends, and adhere to your local avalanche information during the winter. Now, those West Coast storms can also bring warm weather to the other side of the Rocky Mountains in the form of Chinooks in Alberta, taking temperatures from, say, minus 20 to plus 10 in a matter of minutes. Now, the prairies can feature the arrival of the polar vortex several times in a year, and that can feature temperatures in the minus 30s, 40s, and wind chills beyond that. Don't forget your block heater. And the Alberta Clipper forms regularly in the lee of the Rocky Mountains and then races toward the Great Lakes, and it intensifies. Once it arrives in Ontario, it can bring a quick round of snow and wind. But Ontario and Quebec deal with much bigger winter storms, the Texas low and the Colorado low, both known to bring heavy snow, wind, and often ice storms to both areas, not to mention bitter wind chills and snow squalls behind the storm over the lakes. And finally, we save the best for last. The nor'easter is a common storm track for the East Coast, a storm that will make locals reach for their storm chips stash. Now, these beasts can bring blizzard-like conditions for much of Atlantic Canada with snow that can be 2 stories high and winds over hurricane strength.